Nigerian agency Ndlea grieves socialite Obi Cubano over alleged drug links to Malaysia and India. Welcome to the news and please subscribe to our channel. Ndlea, who is the chairman Cubano group of companies, was grieved for about 5 hours at the Abuja headquarters of the Ndlea before he was granted bail and asked to return at a future date. Well, since the burial of this month's mom, sincerely, he has been facing one thing or another. But the question I want to ask, before then, he was actually living his life. He was actually free. No unnecessary attention. What did others tell you? The life that favors you before. Yes, more people know him now sincerely. And maybe means more business. Maybe he weighs the consequences of him coming out. But sincerely, this is why some people are not even coming out to make themselves known. It is because of issues like this. It is as if you are against the government when you have things for yourself. Sincerely. Well, at the end of the day, the truth always prevails. We'll hope that this one is another plot. Okay, the news in detail. Please stay with us. The National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, Ndlea, on Thursday grilled socialite Obi Ndlea, popularly known as Obi Cubano, for his alleged link to the illegal narcotic business. According to Punch, Ndlea, who is the chairman, Cubano group of companies, was grilled for about 5 hours at the Abuja headquarters of Ndlea before he was granted bail and asked to return at a future date. Impeccable sources said that suspicious payments were made from Cubano's account by 3 convicted drug dealers from Malaysia, Nigeria, and India. Operatives of the Ndlea and the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission have now widened the probe into Cubano and his business network, based on the premise that he may be involved in the drug business. Obi Cubano arrived at the Ndlea office around 9 a.m. and responded to questions for some hours before he was granted bail at 2 p.m. There is suspicion that he may be a drug kingpin. Some convicted drug dealers paid funds into his account. We have been able to establish 3 of such payments. One of the persons that paid money into his account was convicted in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Another one was that convicted in New Delhi, India, also paid money into his account, while a third person, who was arrested at the Murtala Mohammed International Airport, Lagos, and convicted in 2017, also paid money into Cubano's account, said a source. The socialite was allowed to go home in order to get some documents which should be presented to the Ndlea. Cubano, who has been in the nightclub business since 2006, grabbed international headline last July when organized a lavish funeral for his mother, Ezinne Ndlea, in Oba, the Idemili South local government area of Anambra State. The event attracted several entertainers and renowned politicians from across the country, including embattled Nigerian Super Cup Abba Kyari. Other entertainers that graced the event included Davido, D'banj, KC, Pokoli, and Ubi Franklin. The guest list also had Nollywood stars and early callers like Kanayo K.O.K., Alex Okubo, and Williams Uchemba. But the highlight of the event was the ostentatious display of wealth, as evidenced by the donation of about 400 cows to Cubano, as well as the Naira ring. And what seemed like a bid to outdo one another, Cubano's accessories spreading with bundles of new Naira notes. In one of the videos that went viral, 2 guests were seen having a playful cash fight as they threw wads of money at each other, while other guests laughed. Like I said, maybe he has weighed the consequences of him stepping out and making himself public before others, because I want to believe that he was really having a very quiet and, quiet life. Maybe he has weighed the consequences of what will come with him making himself go public. Maybe it means more business for him. Maybe it does not. I'm just saying. But I think sincerely then that he was really not, nobody was under his skin digging for any information. Not like now he's now known, and of course, we now know what such exposure will bring. The eyes is everywhere. Even those that pretend to be his associates and friends are now going to be looking out for, ways to kind of make his name fade away. Well, you should just be careful at the end of the day. What exactly is the problem of these agencies with Obi? When will Tinubu have his day in interrogation room and subsequently in court for the bullion van in his promises on election day? When will Yusuf Buhari go to explain his source of wealth? What does not make sense is nonsensical. Obi Cubano should be careful of a circle this year. The government is bent on bringing him down, and they will use his trusted allies. Na vision I see you. Okay. I hope he is going to listen. I take time to go through people's comments, and I was disappointed. The reason why he was called for questioning was clearly stated, and nobody's talking about that. Please stop assuming things. No crime committed in inviting him based on those findings. I pray he is innocent. Anyone involved in importing and distribution of hard drug in this country is the enemy of the people. Okay. They will render many prominent men from the South, especially South, crippled and their business gone. My God. Source anonymous. So long he's an Igbo man, he'll be grilled like a grilled fish. Have you grilled or roasted Abakiyari or Bullion Van aspirant? Oh my goodness. I hope if another president comes into power and is doing all this one-sided arresting and appointment, the Northerners will not complain. I've not seen or heard a sentimental president like Buhari. His own is just so obvious that he is only for the Northerners. If you talk, they will say it is because he's Muslim. Is Yar'Adua not a Muslim too? Okay. Money at any cost will cost your life. Respect the process. For cons, the end justifies the means. For purpose-driven individuals, success is a journey, not a destination. What comes easy never lasts, and what lasts never comes easy. Respect your dream enough to go through the entire incubation process. Nothing worthwhile costs nothing. Value where you are today. Pay the price for greatness. Master your craft. Don't desire attention your character cannot sustain. God is more concerned with who you become than what you get. Pursue what you can never lose and be grateful for what you have. Well, at the end of the day, nobody's saying anything, but if he is guilty as charged, fine. But if he's not guilty, sincerely, I think there should be a crime. I mean, there should be a sentence for those who are actually accuse people falsely, bring their name out like this. There should be, a kind of penalty they are going to be paying, so that when they want to make the investigation, they ensure that they're making the right investigation. Okay, on this note, we've come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen, and until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.